Riise XO Port Cask finish. When people in ancient times wanted to age their rum or other spirits, they had to find a suitable container. The natural choice were oak casks. Originally, you would not age spirits. All you needed was a tight container to be able to transport it to wherever it would be poured and drunk, whether it be an inn or in the basement of a wine dealer. This also meant that the content had to be drunk as quickly as possible. You could, of course, get your local cooper to make a barrel for you, but why not just use old barrels? As long as they have not been used for salted herring or tar, you might as well use the old barrels that used to contain wine or spirits. So that is what people did. Now all we have to do to imagine the newly produced rum being poured into a cask that used to contain, for example, port. And let's imagine that this cask has been forgotten for some time. And when it is finally opened, you discover that its contents has transformed. It has become softer, rounder, and milder. You can then easily see before you a future where distillate have been aged on old casks for either a short or a long time. A wise man once said, "All wine would be port if it could." Indeed, this dessert wine, or fortified wine, as it's also called, is something special. The wine is fortified with alcohol, sweetness, vinosity, and flavor. In our opinion, all port casks are the perfect choice for aging XO Reserve. XO Reserve blends are picked from premium casks from the West Indies and Central America. This is the finest of spirits. Some of the casks used to contain port. And in the final blend, you'll clearly notice the port in both the nose and the taste. But what is it that we bring from the world of port? The color is light gold. The nose is vanilla and yellow fruits such as pineapple and banana, which you notice first, below which is a layer of drier red fruits, the subtle hint of port. The yellow and red fruits continue into the port-tinged taste. And together with tobacco and cedarwood, it remains fruity with the clear notes of the port. The finish is rich and long, with a harmonious, dry, chocolatey conclusion. Cheers! Transport yourself to the Douro Valley, while I tell you a small story. Enjoy your glass while I'll give you a quick introduction into the world of port wines. Ports aren't just ports. If you look at the renowned ruby ports, they are aged on huge casks that can contain up to 60,000 litre wine. Of course, these are not the casks we use when we initiate XO Reserve. Instead, we use the casks of Tawny ports. These ports are matured on the more traditional port pipes that resemble the cask we already know. So next time you find yourself enjoying a glass of Tawny port, Remember that the cask the wine was matured on perhaps contained an XO Reserve Port finish later.